Right, so I've got an idea for a video that came about by a really annoying problem that keeps cropping up every few days. Basically, over the weekend, I bought this plant from IKEA. It's a nice plant. I want to have a plant, but the cats have other ideas and they don't want me to have the plant. So historically, we bought this plant previously from IKEA a few years back, and this was way bigger than this one, way more delicious and juicy. And the second that we brought it into the house, the cats were feasting on it. And over the last few years, the plant was absolutely destroyed. As you can see from this, it's now a fucking sad sack of shit in the garden, waiting there for the sands of time to ravage it further. So I don't want that to happen again. So I've been trying to think outside the box a little bit. Not really, but I need to come up with something that's going to stop the cats from fucking destroying the plants, because I don't want to work around what they want, the stupid fucking idiots, you know what I mean? So I thought of a few ideas. The first thing was that whenever the cats go near the plant, we shoo them away, and they relentlessly go near the plant, relentlessly. And if we're not here to shoo them away, the plant will be eaten, like what happened to the last one. And because we're not here all day, we've had to store the plant in this stupid corner of the darkness of the room, the hallway. That doesn't make much sense, but so we've had to hide it in the hallway basically, and it's not going to live there probably for very long. And the other downside of shooing the cats away from it repeatedly is that the cats are going to be scared of us and not scared of the plant. I don't want the cats to be scared of me. That's not good for nobody, so you know what I mean? So that plan wouldn't even work even if we're here all day, because they'd be just waiting for us to leave the room before they can attack the plant. So how do we make them scared of the plant? Well, I had a few ideas. Putting various objects around the plant so they can't get to it, maybe spiky objects, loads of cacti possibly. But then I thought, well, this is stupid now. We'll descend into some sort of cacti madness. So the other thing that I thought of is whenever you spray this spray, the cats hate it. Again, if I spray the spray, they're going to be scared of me, or maybe that as part of me. I don't know, but they'll probably associate that with me, and I don't want that. So what I'll need to do is get the plant to spray the cats. Now, sadly, the plant isn't sentient, so I can't coerce the plant into attacking the cats. Not attacking, but just letting them know that they can't eat it. So I had a look online, and there's a plethora of shit and expensive objects and various products that can detect and spray a cat, but they're all like over £50, which is quite frankly not in budget. I had a look and I found it was a Glade sense and spray, motion censored like Airwick sort of style thing, which will spray when the cat walks in front of it. However, there was a few things wrong with this. I mean, it was cheap. It was only £5, I think, so that was in budget. But I don't want the cats being sprayed in the face with scented perfume. I don't know. It's not good in the eye. It wouldn't be good in my eyes. I imagine they have not human eyes, but eyes that could be damaged like it. It wouldn't be good, basically. It wouldn't be good. So I thought about modifying the Airwick so that it sprayed something scentless instead of something like perfume in it. But there's a 7-minute countdown timer. So once the Airwick sprays once, it won't spray at all again for 7 minutes. Now, these cats have an insatiable hunger for plants, and I imagine in 7 minutes, if the same cat didn't come back, the other one may also come and try and eat it. So that wouldn't work either. After having a quick look online, I found a video of a automatic hand sanitizer dispenser where you put your hand in front of it and it fires a servo which then sprays onto your hand basically, and it will keep spraying until you move your hand away. So what I thought is, instead of hand sanitizer, we fill this with water, and then whenever the cat comes in front of the plant, it will keep spraying them in the face until they go. Now we can just leave this running. It runs on mains power, which there's a plug socket next to it. So throughout the night and throughout the day, if the cats come over to it, eventually they'll realise that I'm not going to fuck with this plant anymore, because it will spray me, the plant will spray me. They don't know I'm not here. No, I'm not here. So using the video that I found online, that it gives you a list of components to purchase, So I've managed to find them on AliExpress, and they should be arriving soon. And hopefully I can build it. The guy has, I'll put the video here somewhere in case you want to make one for anything else. You might want to buy a cat and then teach it not to eat plants. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to eat plants and you keep forgetting. Who am I to judge, huh? So hopefully once all these parts come, we'll put them together using this guy's video and we'll make it. I guess the only things that we can do now is we can pray to Father James Gandolfini and hope that when the parts arrive that this thing fucking works. James,
where the fuck did you get the balls?
Okay, welcome back. It's been almost a month since I placed the order for the parts on AliExpress. I was surprised a little bit. It said it was going to take 3 days. So obviously it was considerably longer than that, but they were cheap, so that's good. Since our last clip, the plant has actually had to be moved from the corner that I originally put it in. I've had to move it to this other ledge because the cats kept on finding their ways to get up to it. So I had to fill the ledge with as many different things. There's a box on there and some other crap, just so the cats can't get to it. Put it on this ledge as well allows it some sort of natural sunlight, which is good, because I figured the plant would be dead by now, but it's still alive, it's still doing okay, so there's hope after all. So you're probably wondering, well, what does all this crap look like? So here it is. This is what I ordered from the internet. Now, it probably doesn't look very interesting, or maybe it does, I don't know. So, before I get into the demonstration of where I'm up to so far, I'll just take you on a little journey of where we've been. So I managed to get the board. Okay, we're just going to stop this video here because all of this is very fucking boring and I go on for 15 minutes talking about this, and watching it back, it bored me as well, and I'm supposed to be interested in this, so we're going to skip ahead and just see what the hell I made with this crap. So yeah, I guess we'll show you where we're at currently. So what we've got so far is, well, as you can see, actually I haven't soldered any of this shit together because I'm an idiot, and I also need a soldering iron. I'll probably get to that at some point, but I'm holding the IR sensor on as if it was soldered, so that basically does the same thing. You can see there's an LED light here to say that it's hooked up, and when I move my hand in front, an LED light comes on to say it's triggered. Now, you'll notice that when I put my hand over the light, it fires the arm. See that? So that's a good sign. I can't explain how long this took to get here, but I was very triumphant once we did arrive there. The other good thing as well that it was hard to get working. If I hold my hand over it, you'll notice that it keeps firing the servo. That's good. So if the cat's head's there, it's going to keep pulling that trigger. That's what we want. Well, I mean, that's not what we want. We want none of this to happen. I don't want to have to make this video, but in terms of the code working, that's what we wanted. So good news. So you're probably thinking, oh well, the video's done then. You've made what you intended to make. So let's try it out. Wrong. You're fucking wrong, because we've hit an issue. Okay, with this prop, let me explain to you why the video has not progressed. So this would be attached to the handle, and then as soon as the IR goes off, it pulls the arm, it pulls the handle, and it sprays in the face of the cat or wherever the arm, I don't know, the tail. Do cats have arms? Probably not. If you look at this as well, I found a bottle that requires that spray. I don't know if you can see that, maybe. It required minimal effort to get that much spray, so I thought, wow, okay, that's perfect, that's exactly what we need. Just for reference, I'm not going to use daily shower cleaner in there, we'll replace that. This servo is half the size of the one that was used on the video, so it doesn't fucking pull, it doesn't pull at all, so I'm going to need to replace this, re-edit the code, and then once I've re-edited the code, well, it should fucking work, and we should be at the end stage of the video, and then we can go from there really. But I just thought a quick update. 1 month in, very slow. I don't know what else to say. Very annoying. And yeah, fuck you. Right, hello. You can see I'm here because my hands are here. It's now September. It's been many months since I started recording this video. It's taken me a long time. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. I never thought I'd even finish this. Which brings me on to my next point, which is, have I finished it? Well, as you can see here, I got the bigger motor to pull the spray bottle, so that's good. However, it's still not strong enough. It physically won't. It can't do it. I've tried multiple bottles. It's just not strong enough. So, I've also lost the power lead, and that was kind of the final straw with this, really. So that's some bad news. Also, we've got more bad news as well. Now, in the process of this, another plant in the flat has actually died. So this is what it looked like before. It was quite big, actually. We've been growing it for quite a few years. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of all this sort of witchcraft, it just suddenly died for absolutely no reason. It requires so little water and maintenance it randomly just died. So there has been a plant casualty, not cat related, mind. The cat didn't want to eat that one, just probably because it's not very thin, like a spider plant. It's more of a succulent, and you'd think that would be more tasty, but alas, apparently not. I don't know, I'm not a cat, I don't know what's on the menu in plant cat world. So yeah, basically, screw this, wasted my time. This is how much it's cost so far. Now, so you're probably wondering, so where you at? Is the plant dead? What's going on? Is it still kept on that shelf, cluttered with loads of other stuff without any natural light going to it? No, we found a solution, and here it is. All it took was moving around the entirety of the front room so we could place it in the corner, so now it won't get attacked. The cats can't get up there, it's in the corner. I think we had to buy a new bookshelf, bought a new TV, bought various other things around the living room to make it look how it should look. So realistically, if you want to stop cats eating your plant, all you need to do is reconfigure your entire living situation to accommodate them not being able to eat it. Very simple, only costs hundreds of pounds instead. The budget, which I was mentioning earlier, forget that, doesn't matter anymore. Apparently I'm now rich. I have no more money, but I'm somehow rich, so that's good. Okay, so conclusion of this video. What have we learned? We've learned that it's impossible to do anything on the internet, regardless of how many instructions you've got. Don't buy anything off Wish, even though it basically did what it should be doing. It's probably just my fault. Cats like eating plants, and we can't stop that, regardless of what we do. And lastly, if you do want to stop them, you have to modify your entire life to accommodate that. So that's great. Long live the plant, and I'll show you a video next year of when the plant has died because of us and not the cats. So see you later.